At newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New York Jets and the Arizona Cardinals. Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll get it in the hands of their receiver, Hopkins. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Now Ward. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Greg Zerline on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Cardinals nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start the drive here with an end around. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
On play action, it's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone, and there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. First carry for James Conner. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They run it with Ward. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Marquise Brown, 26 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's... team.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. To throw is Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Got it.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. On 1st down, Wilson. A throw to the flat for Carter. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Michael Carter, 33 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Ward. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. run with Hall. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Jets 21, Cardinals 7. Frank Zerline to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about?
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson, a quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. Wilson. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown, Jets. Elijah Moore, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Flushed out right. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Murray off play action. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. And
all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Michael Carter, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets continue to pull away here in this first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Well, certainly.